Hey everyone, it's Erin, and as you can see, Amy and Heather is not with me. I'm all alone. But that's okay. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's gonna be fine. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Erin R. Howard, and I write YA urban fantasy. In my very first series, the Cleela Chronicles. See, yay! The third book just released this year, so I'm very excited about that. But one of the reasons why I'm here is just because, honestly, it's like day 50 million of the coronavirus quarantine, and I'm bored. No, not really. I mean, I am bored, but really it's because I love connecting with my readers, especially on my Facebook page, and that is ERH Fiction. You can find me there. And we have a lot of fun. I like to ask a lot of questions and get to know everyone, and I thought, what better way than to do a YouTube video. So on the channel, we're going to be talking a little bit about writing, and books, of course, because I love them. Who doesn't? If you don't, you're kind of weird. I'm also going to be talking about all the quirky things that make me Erin. It's kind of funny because I write a series about demons and angels and, you know, all these awesome people who have these abilities, and then in real life I love rom-coms, which, you know, who doesn't? And I love board games and playing computer games with my family and all the weird things that make me me. Like, I have a sock basket that just randomly collects socks of the family. There's 5 of us, and in this basket is just unmatched pairs of socks, and everyone has to dig for them. It's kind of, you know, like, may the odds be in your favor that you find a matching pair. But for some reason it works, and I could buy a new pair of socks every day and be completely happy. We're also going to talk about writing and the craft of writing, and I'm so excited because I spent a year with a very good friend, author friend of mine, Regina Rudd Merrick, and she writes these amazing books about the beach. And oh my goodness, I love the beach. The beach calls to me, and the beach wants me to come live there really badly. But everyone in my family is like, it's too hot. And I'm like, but if you're on the beach, then it's perfect. You know, I don't understand why it wouldn't be perfect. Anyway, like I was saying, Regina and we did a whole year of workshop writing classes at local libraries, and it was so much fun, and I got to meet so many people. And so I thought, what better way than to bring some of that content that we talked about in the class, you know, in the classes here, because when I was young, I've always wanted to be a writer, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't have anyone like helping me. When I was a teenager especially, there wasn't any classes that I could just be like, hey, I want to learn how to write. Everything was online, and you had to research, and, you know, it just seemed like such a far-fetched dream, until I got plugged into some writing workshops and just really started to get serious about it. And so thought it would be great to be able to talk about the writing craft. And then for fun, I'm going to throw in random things that are happening to me. Like yesterday, I decided that it would be a great idea to do yoga, but I am so sore today. And I'm trying to push through and do it again today, but I'm like, why keep going? I did it. I accomplished it. Check that mark off my list. So what's the point? No, not really. Actually, I really did enjoy it. I loved the breathing techniques and being able to focus on a scripture and meditate on that and to listen to see what God's trying to tell me for the day, which, you know, is always a good thing to start your day that way. So we talked about favorite characters that we're going to be talking about on the channel. I talked about the writing classes, crafty. That's what I need to talk about, crafts. if you know me at all, you know that I am super, super crafty. I love to crochet. I owned a retail store before my youngest son got sick with leukemia. And at the store, we did handcrafted items from our local area artisans. And we also did craft classes, and I taught crochet, cake decorating, door hanger. We had door hanger paint parties. It was so much fun, and it's a part of me that I can't stop, even though I'm sure my husband at times is like, can we please stop buying all these craft supplies? But seriously, I could fill a whole entire basement with craft supplies. Actually, that's a lie. My basement is filled with craft supplies for my store. But it's so much fun. I love it because writing for me is such an emotional journey that I have to do other things to refuel that creativity. And so for me, if I can just sit down and crochet, whether it's a dishcloth or a pretty scarf or just, whatever it is that I'm doing, or if I want to grab some paints and make a pretty seasonal door hanger for the house, those things like really fuel me again. So where I can sit down and write and to, do what is my passion. And so every now and then I may throw in some fun crafty things that I'm doing. Like I have this blanket, and it's super cute. I love the colors. I finally decided, I'm gonna pick a crochet project just for me, because I make things for other people, and every time I pick up my hook, my daughter is like, oh, is that for me? And I'm like, no, but it can be, so I end up giving it to her or whatever. And so I have this really cute blanket that I adore, and it's taken me 2 years to get very far. But it's one of those things where I pull it out every now and then and just start working on it. And so you'll probably see that maybe a few times. I can maybe show you guys my progress, and then hopefully one day the blanket will be finished. And then there'll also be fun things like my favorite characters from different fantasy worlds, because if you've watched my YouTube channel with Amy and Heather, Once Upon a Page, we've talked a lot about bookish things, and if you've read any interviews that I've been in, I've always hate the questions where they say, what is your favorite book? What is your favorite character? Or who's your favorite character? And I'm like, you have to pick one? Like, why do you have to pick one? There's no way I can pick one. And so I thought, how fun would it be just talk about all of my favorite everything. I think that'd be fun. Anyway, so I hope that you will join me and get to know me a little bit more and my family, and what started me in writing, why I love it, what drives me crazy, because there's a lot of things that drive me crazy about writing. But I really hope that you will join me and click the subscribe button below, or you can click the little notification bell and get an email sent directly to you saying that, hey, Erin posted a video, yay, and there was great rejoicing in all of the land. I hope. It's a little bit about me and what we're going to be doing, and I will see all of you later. Bye. Oh, I was recording and didn't even realize it. I hate it. And there's another car. And there's another car. I feel like I'm gonna have to move, because this highway is too busy. No, I really can't move. I like my house. Anyway, and then we're also gonna talk about there's another car. I'm just gonna stand here and smile at you. because I'm sure you're also beautiful on the other side of your screens. Hmm. This video may just have cars in the background, but that's okay. It's fine, right? That's the motto. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.